Cowboy church. I'd say if you still got any religiousness in you, you're already nervous. Oh, man. Everybody good?
Yes.
All right. Well, gosh, I don't even know how to start. I'm just going to... I made it. Is everybody good?
Yes.
I mean, this Jesus is something else, ain't he?
Yes.
I think we ought to just give him a big old hand. For me, it's like...
As soon as you said clear up in the name of Jesus, it cleared up.
Yeah?
Just like that.
Yeah? Well, it's supposed to. I'm a son. What I say goes. Yeah, all right. We're going to believe that one of these days, ain't we? Well, I already believe it. I'm going to keep stretching you till we believe it more and y'all believe it. I'm going to say, for me, like my life, what I want now for my life is that he really gets the credit that he deserves. It's like religion has taught us so much stuff, and they've smeared God's name, and everybody has opinions of God and all this stuff, and it's just been wrong. Just wrong. And we've had all this stuff that we've worshipped, you know. I rode in a hearse today with another pastor. He was the driver. And you just, you know, when they think you're a pastor, they think you're a pastor, they don't really... It's kind of funny, you know, to what you get into, because they expect normal pastor, you know, and I'm anything from normal, you know, so I just have fun. It's good. But it's like, you know, he's asking me all this stuff about what we do and all this, and I was like, you know, we've got to where we've worshipped a church, or we've worshipped all these different things in life. What about for him to get the credit? What about for him to get the credit? It's like, that's what I want my ambition to be, that we could actually live in what it is that he wants us to live in, that we might experience life with God. I mean, life is why he came. He came that you might have life above all else. Everybody said, you know, if you got a church background, you're going to miss tonight. You're not here on Thursday night. You like, be calling me, apologize, oh, I wasn't here. I'm like, oh, I got to do this. Man, I'm so sorry. It's got to go. I'm like, quit. Why? Life's not about church. Church is supposed to be about life. Right? We've made it all about church. And I'm just saying, I got this, a friend, all right? A friend that said this to me last week. I was here last week. I said to be continued, you know. So he said this. He said, I'm really you kind of really scared me a little bit when you said your faith can't be shaken. He said, man, David, them guys in the Bible, he said, Peter, Jesus said, Peter, your faith going to be shaken off. Them guys' faith got shaken. Now what, you know, what, come on now, you know. And so I thought, well, you know, I don't know. I can't speak for them. I can just speak for me. And so then later on, I got thinking about that more, some more, you know, and I think, the whole point. David is not my goal. Hey, guess what? Peter is not my goal. I respect them guys. I'm thankful for them. Glad they had a part. They're heroes. No, I'm not taking away from them, making light of them. But they're not my prize. They're not who I'm following. He said, follow me. So I'm going after him, and it didn't look like he got shaken by outside circumstances. It didn't look like when religious folks got on him that he got too bummed out about it or any. He didn't change when it came to circumstances. No circumstances, whatever happened around him, he did not change. Well, if he didn't change, why do we change? Why do we let everything else dictate how we are, or who we are, or how we respond, or what we believe, right? I'm saying, we come in here and we sing, He's Lord. But then what somebody else has done to us 30 years ago is identifying who we really are, what we're really like, and what we're really about, and what we really believe. Come on. Why do we let everything else have an opinion when we say He's Lord? What if we really do make Him Lord? Now, I'm not talking about praying prayer and going to heaven one day. That's easy. I'm talking about living life now. Reigning in life. You know, Romans 5:17. You ought to have it memorized. I say it so much. Those who receive the abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness will reign in life. Reign in life. Come on, you don't hear that in no religious circle. Reign in life. If I'm reigning in life, life is not reigning over me. Sickness is not reigning over me. Sin is not reigning over me. Circumstances are not reigning over me. That means I'm unchanged by outside influences. The only influence that I can be changed now is by... I saw the story, in the Old Testament, the Old Covenant, remember this? The Israelites, they were grumbling, complaining. I mean, they were grumbling. Here comes a bunch of poisonous serpents, snakes. Started biting them. Killed a bunch of them. It says a bunch of them. A lot. Killed a lot of them, right? And so then they're all like, oh gosh, we brought this on ourselves. And took Moses, go tell God we're sorry. So Moses prays for them, and God says, all right, Moses, here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a brazen serpent and put that serpent up on a pole. I'm paraphrasing Jason's version. Put that serpent up on the pole and raise it up. And anybody that's been bit by the snake, when they look at it, they'll live, it says. It didn't say they'll be healed. It said they'll live. It's the difference in being healed and living. I'm talking about living. Have you ever seen Lonesome Dove?
Yes.
All time great, right? I used to say, you guys know Southern Range Cowboy Church, we don't do membership and all that stuff, right? I don't see the point in all that. We can brag about how many we got or something, I don't know. But I used to tease everybody and say, look, if you want to be a member of Southern Range Cowboy Church, you have to at least recite one line from Lonesome Dove. Greatest movie ever, right? Well, I remember one time, Gus and Woodrow, right? If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it, all right? Gus and Woodrow, they're arguing about Woodrow had some girlfriend or whatever, and she died, and all. Woodrow's all sour and everything about it, and Gus getting on him, and so he said, she would have died anywhere.
Yeah, stop it.